twin flame connection often leads us down unexpected paths. When the runner flees, it's not just a physical departure, it's a spiritual odyssey that echoes through the corridors of time and space. As you navigate this labyrinth of emotion, remember, the runner's journey is not one of malice, but of profound transformation. Their flight is not from you, but from the intensity of their own reflection mirrored in your eyes. The regret? Oh, it's there, simmering beneath the surface, a constant companion on their solitary path. So, how does it feel when half of your soul takes flight? Let's delve into the depths of this mystical separation and uncover the 5 symptoms that haunt the twin flame runner's existence. Let's dive deeper into the abyss of the first symptom, the emotional devastation that grips the twin flame runner. This isn't your garden variety heartbreak. It's a cosmic upheaval that shakes the very foundations of their being. This emotional devastation isn't just sadness. It's a complex tapestry of feelings, each thread more vibrant and painful than the last. There's the sharp sting of regret, the dull ache of longing, the suffocating weight of guilt, all swirling together in a tempest of emotion. You might find the runner going through the motions of daily life like a sleepwalker. They eat, but food tastes like ash. They sleep, but rest eludes them. Colors seem muted. Music loses its melody. It's as if they're experiencing the world through a thick fog, everything dulled and distant. In quiet moments, when the distractions of the day fall away, the pain hits with renewed force. It's in these twilight hours that the runner might find themselves curled up, arms wrapped around their own body, trying desperately to recreate the warmth of your embrace. They might whisper your name into the darkness, half hoping, half fearing that you'll somehow hear and respond. But here's the twist. This devastation, as painful as it is, serves a purpose. It's the universe's way of hollowing out the runner, creating space for new growth, new understanding. Like a forest fire that clears the way for new life, this emotional devastation is preparing the runner for rebirth. Remember, as the poet Rumi said, the wound is the place where the light enters you. Each pang of heartache, each wave of longing is a crack in the runner's old self, allowing divine light to pour in. It's a brutal process, yes, but one that's necessary for the runner's ultimate awakening. Let's delve into the labyrinth of the runner's mind, where thoughts of you swirl like autumn leaves in an endless dance. This second symptom is a relentless mental marathon, a cognitive carousel that never stops spinning. From the moment they open their eyes in the morning to the second they drift off to sleep at night, you are there. Your presence lingers in every corner of their mind, coloring every thought, every decision. It's as if their brain has been rewired, with all neural pathways leading back to you. They might be in a business meeting, discussing quarterly reports, when suddenly your laugh echoes in their ears. They could be grocery shopping, and the sight of your favorite fruit sends them spiraling into a vortex of memories. Even the most mundane tasks become charged with your energy. This constant thought isn't always painful. Sometimes it's a comfort, a balm for the ache of separation. The runner might find themselves replaying happy memories like favorite scenes from a beloved movie. Your first meeting, your inside jokes, the way your eyes crinkled when you smiled. These mental snapshots become treasured possessions. But there's a darker side to this obsession. The runner's mind might torture them with what-ifs and if-onlys. They might replay your last interaction on an endless loop, analyzing every word, every gesture, searching for hidden meanings or missed opportunities. It's a mental hamster wheel that leaves them exhausted yet unable to stop. Sleep offers no respite. In dreams, you appear in vivid technicolor, more real than reality itself. The runner might wake with tears on their pillow, the boundary between dream and waking life blurred. They might find themselves reaching for their phone at 3 a.m., fingers hovering over your number, the urge to connect almost overwhelming. This mental preoccupation can be both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it keeps the connection alive, preventing the runner from truly running in a spiritual sense. On the other, it can hinder their ability to be present in their current reality, to engage fully with the lessons and growth opportunities before them. This constant thought of you is the unconscious yearning for union bubbling to the surface, demanding to be acknowledged. So, when you feel your runner's thoughts brushing against your consciousness, send them peace. Visualize wrapping their mind in a soft, comforting light, for in this mental maze lies the path to understanding, not just of you, but of the profound connection you share and the divine purpose it serves. Now, let's unravel the mystical threads of third symptom, the soulful intimacy that defies physical separation. This is where the magic of the twin flame connection truly shines, transcending the mundane and dancing in the realm of the extraordinary. Even as they try to distance themselves physically, the runner finds that energetically you're closer than their own skin. They might feel a sudden warmth envelop them, as if you've just wrapped them in an embrace. Or perhaps a chill runs down their spine, carrying with it the knowledge that you're thinking of them at that very moment. In moments of quiet reflection, the runner might feel your presence so strongly, it's as if you're in the room with them. They might catch a whiff of your perfume or cologne, turn expecting to see you, only to find empty space. Yet the emptiness is filled with an indescribable fullness, the fullness of your shared soul. Even in new relationships, the runner finds that your essence permeates everything. They might catch glimpses of you in their new partner's gestures, hear echoes of your voice in their laughter. It's as if the universe is constantly reminding them that true soul connection cannot be replaced or forgotten. This symptom can be particularly challenging for the runner, as it makes running feel futile. How can one run from a connection that exists at the very core of their being? It's like trying to outrun their own shadow, impossible and ultimately exhausting. So, when you feel these waves of connection washing over you, know that your runner feels them too. Send love through that invisible tether. Visualize it glowing brighter, stronger. For in this soulful intimacy lies the truth of your connection, a love that transcends physical boundaries, a union that exists in the eternal now. Let's tune into the cosmic frequency of fourth symptom, the enchanting dance of signs and synchronicities that pepper the twin flame runner's path. This is where the veil between worlds thins and the universe itself becomes a playful messenger of your eternal connection. The most common manifestation of this symptom is the appearance of angel numbers, the cosmic signposts, reminding the runner of the spiritual nature of your connection. But the signs don't stop at numbers. The runner might be walking down the street when suddenly your favorite song starts playing from a passing car. They might open a book to find a quote that perfectly describes your relationship. These synchronicities often take on a deeply personal flavor. The runner might stumble upon a cafe with the same name as the place you first met. They might receive a wrong number call from someone with your exact name. It's as if the universe is playing a cosmic game of remember when, Xerenia, constantly nudging the runner to acknowledge the significance of your connection. As Carl Jung, the father of synchronicity, once said, "Synchronicity is an ever-present reality for those who have eyes to see." For the twin flame runner, these signs serve as a constant reminder that there are no coincidences, only divine orchestration. This symptom can be both comforting and challenging for the runner. On one hand, it reassures them of the spiritual nature of your connection, providing solace in moments of doubt. On the other, it can feel overwhelming, as if the universe itself is conspiring against their attempts to run. So when you notice these signs in your own life, know that your runner is likely experiencing them too. Send a thought of love and recognition through the ethers. Visualize these synchronicities as golden threads, weaving you and your runner closer together in the grand tapestry of existence. Remember, these signs are an opportunity for the runner to align more closely with their spiritual path, to recognize the divine guidance available to them at every moment. In this cosmic dance of signs and synchronicities, the runner is being gently guided back, not just to you, but to their own divine nature, to the truth of who they really are. And in that return to self, they inevitably find their way back to you. Let's dive into the transformative fires of fifth symptom, the tumultuous journey of emotional chaos and spiritual awakening that the twin flame runner undergoes. This is where the alchemy of the soul truly begins, where lead turns to gold in the crucible of divine love. The emotional chaos often begins with what mystics call the dark night of the soul. The runner might find themselves plunged into depths of despair they never knew existed. Old wounds resurface with a vengeance, demanding to be acknowledged and healed. Childhood traumas, past heartbreaks, long-buried fears, all rise to the surface like bubbles in a boiling pot. This emotional turmoil manifests in myriad ways. The runner might experience sudden, inexplicable mood swings, laughing one moment, sobbing the next. They might feel rage bubble up from nowhere, or be overcome by waves of grief for no apparent reason. It's as if every emotion they've ever suppressed is demanding expression all at once. Physically, this chaos might manifest as energy surges in the body. The runner might feel heat or tingling sensations, particularly in areas associated with chakras. They might experience sudden changes in appetite or sleep patterns. Some runners report vivid dreams or nightmares as their subconscious mind processes the upheaval. But amidst this chaos, seeds of awakening are being planted. The runner might start questioning everything they thought they knew about themselves and the world. As the great philosopher Nietzsche said, "You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star." This chaos is the birthplace of the runner's spiritual rebirth. It's in the depths of this turmoil that they begin to shed old patterns, beliefs, and identities that no longer serve them. The runner might find themselves letting go of toxic relationships or situations they previously clung to. They might make sudden life changes, quitting a job, moving to a new city, or ending a long-term relationship. It's as if they're being compelled by an unseen force to align their external reality with their newly awakening inner truth. This symptom can be particularly challenging for the runner, as it often feels like their world is falling apart. What they don't realize is that it's actually falling into place. So when you sense your runner going through this tumultuous phase, send them strength and love. Visualize them surrounded by a protective cocoon of light, safe in their process of transformation. For in this chaos lies the key to their awakening, and ultimately to your divine union. The runner's path is paved with challenges, yes, but also with profound realizations. They're not fleeing from you, but from the intensity of their own reflection. In time, as they face their shadows and embrace their light, they'll recognize the truth that's been there all along. You are not separate, but one. So, does the twin flame runner regret leaving? Perhaps a better question is, do they regret the growth that separation catalyzed? For in this separation, they find the courage to face themselves, to heal, to become whole. As you stand in your power, sending love across the ethers, know this: every step the runner takes, even if it seems to be away from you, is ultimately a step towards divine union. For as the ancient wisdom tells us, what you seek is seeking you. Trust in the journey. The symphony of your reunion is already playing in the cosmos, waiting for the perfect moment to reach a crescendo. Until then, dance to the rhythm of your own heart and know that love, true twin flame love, knows no bounds of time or space.